So as I assume that you can see the screen, first of all, we're going to talk about why I'm doing a gold walkthrough, which isn't even really a walkthrough, instead of Soul Silver. Well, see, there was this girl who I decided to spend $50 on, and she dumped me 2 days later. So, when it came time to pay for the game, I was broke. Isn't that amazing? You know, yeah, I'm not even going to complain. Here, I was trying to remember if it was daylight savings time or not, so yeah. But basically, it's your standard gold game. All of you have played it, unless you're... Why would you be watching this if you haven't even played gold? Well, I guess to see what the game's like, but that doesn't really matter, because if you haven't played gold, you really didn't have a life when you were younger. Oh yeah, my mouse is right there, and, like, I didn't notice that until maybe 7 minutes through the video or something. But yeah, so I go in there and talk to that guy, Elm or whatever, who looks like he's having an orgasm later. And I have to pick my Pokemon, and I have no idea where any of them are, because last time I played this game, it was in Japanese, and it was like 5 years ago. Not 5 years ago, that was like 3 years ago. Whenever they came out with the ROM. Alright, so there's Cyndaquil, and due to, like, every single Pokemon game I played, I realized the one 2 over is Chikorita, not Meganium. And I want Meganium, because Meganium is win. Sort of. I honestly prefer Feraligatr, but I assume everyone else is going to get Feraligatr. Mine has to be better. So yeah, due to every other gold game I have to name my starter Pokemon Philip. Which is a relatively long story. Oh shit, do they have genders in this game? Oh fuck, I hope not. Oh, wait, I think they do. Oh, this could be bad. Yeah, we're gonna find out later whether or not that was a good choice, because I didn't even pay attention to that. Alright, so here's my gay stalker coming up to me. He gives me a potion. And, like, first I thought that said lotion, and I thought he was trying to get kinky with me. And, like, I'm flattered and all, but I really don't go that way. So yeah, there's that jerk. I'm not gonna talk to him, because he's gonna push me, and maybe I'll fall and break my neck, and I can't do that. So yeah, here we are, walking through the grass, and, yeah. High-speed battle, because all the battles are going to be like this, unless I totally forget. Tackle, tackle, tackle. Because, you know, sometimes people just play the game for enjoyment, and they don't have to super speed anything. Yeah, I just forget sometimes that I'm doing this for quote-unquote informal purposes. So yeah, that Noctowl, what the fuck? I really need to look at this and, like, rehearse ahead of time. But, yeah, I might just put some music in eventually. So yeah, Hoot Hoot attacks me, and it growls at me, and I can't do shit when it keeps growling at me. So it takes forever, and I have to eat berry. And do any of you know where these Pokemon keep these fucking hold items? Like, how do they... I wanted that berry for the, cows later, but yeah. So I use Tackle, and I'm like, yay, it's not a Hoot Hoot. I hate Hoot Hoot. Because Noctowl sucks and violates the sleep clause over and over and over and over again. But that's getting off topic. Oh, there's the old guy that's going to get mugged later. But yeah, so we're going up to that one dude's house. And going through the grass. I'm like, Poliwhirl, not Politoed, Poliwag. Wanted to see a Poliwag. And now there's a level 4 Hoot Hoot, and I can't do shit to it. But it finally goes down, and I'm like, yay, I learned Razor Leaf! And then I realized it doesn't learn Razor Leaf until level 8 when I came into this battle. I was like, shit. Yeah, I'm surprised the battles lasted this long, because I had it going up to like 7,000% speed on my gold. But yeah, we're running into more Pokemon, battling more shit. There's really not much to say at this point in the game. Yeah, other than why I'm playing gold instead of Soul Silver. That's been explained because someone decided to, yeah. I mean, like, why would you... I'm not even gonna go there. I'm really not. It pisses me off. Alright, so I'm going up to this dude's house, and he's got some other guy with him. So like I said, he had an orgasm when oh, totally ignore that. That was Vista. So yeah, he has like an orgasm later because Professor Oak's there, and I guess they're gay lovers. He's looking up porn on the computer right now. And he runs a daycare service. Oh, that's perverted. That's worse than that one priest guy. Well, a bunch of those priest guys. Wait, he doesn't run the daycare service. Wait, he molested... I'm getting really off topic. This is supposed to be about Pokemon, not my paranoid fear of molestation. So yeah, he gives me a Pokedex, I think. That's what Professor Elm tells me later. You seem to be dependable. How would you like to help me out? See this latest version of Pokedex. It automatically reports data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. Burglar received Pokedex. Yay! He got me a Pokedex. That's amazingly kind of him, you know. Making me help him out. He didn't even ask me. He's just gonna make me do all this shit for him. But, fortunately, because I'm awesome, I don't. Right, so I rest, because he probably molested me in my sleep. Alright, so I'm getting a phone call from the guy... wow, I already used the orgasm joke, so I can't call him an Wait. Alright, sorry. Alright, so I think here's an example of where I try to enjoy the game, but no, there's like an 11-minute gay-ass thing for YouTube. Oh wait, no, this wasn't the one. So yeah, and apparently I can only upload 11-minute videos. Or, fuck, if it's only 10 minutes, this is gonna be... fuck that. So another Hoot Hoot, and I guess this one's easier because I'm a level higher than last time. But yeah, and I tackle it and it dies. Even though I've never seen someone die from a tackle, actually. I played football for a while, and not British / wherever football came from. Football. I mean, like, gay American football. Alright, so now we gotta save this guy from getting the piss beaten out of him. This guy comes along, he's like, you got a Pokemon at the lab, why are you insulting me? I've never met you before, you jackass. That's why I named him what I named him, I'll show you. Alright, so here's the time to save the old guy from getting mugged, and he sends out Cyndaquil, and I send out Philip. And last game I did, Philip was level 18 when he was facing the level 5 Cyndaquil, because I had that much time on my hands. And I get 69, it looked like 67 last time. Right, so his name's question mark. And this old man is so grateful that I didn't get him killed, he helps me. Ignore what they're saying on the screen, this is why he's doing all of this. Sends me the Pokemon, shows me the Pokemon Center, because that's where I gotta heal myself. So yeah, and no, I'm not gonna make a jacking off joke. And there's the Pokemon Mart. Route 30. Wow, I should have put this part on speed. The sea, as I can see. Yeah, I normally piss in the ocean when I go to the coast or whatever. Right, and this is his house, because he's gay too, and he's telling me his address. So yeah, burglar received map card, because he's that grateful. Wish you luck on your journey. Yada yada. Yada yada. Da da da. Da 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 da. Oh shit, can't go that way. Yeah, I'm pretty boring, and it's somewhat late where I am, at least, sort of, not really. Actually, what the fuck, it's 9:40. What the hell, why am I tired? Alright, so Hoot Hoot, yada yada yada, beat the shit out of it. There's that guy, and I go to Professor Elm's lab, and I meet the cop. And here, I was just seeing whether or not they made you walk, and I'm like, stop, up, and then I have to go from there. Just getting some information from Professor Elm. Apparently, it was a young male with long red hair. You battled a trainer like that. And, see, I had to stop to think here, and I was originally going for Lucas, because I know this ginger kid named Luke, and he's actually pretty cool, but he doesn't have a soul. And then I realized, I hate Lucarios, because it's a long story. They're worse than Noctowl. Okay, so Lucario was his name. Named him after a 4th generation Pokemon in a 2nd gen game. It's so burglar, this is terrible. Oh yes, what's blah blah blah, you can read, god damn it. I'm not gonna read it for you. This. Oh! Looks like he jumped back and had a mega orgy. Or mega orgasm. What the fuck am I talking about? What am I on? Because whoa, I'm gonna have to redo this recording. I am. I'm like gonna check out how it sounds, but other than that, yeah. I really hope no one gets this far into it. I hope you all just got bored and cut out at like the 5th minute and something like that, because I started overusing the word gay, and I really have nothing against gay people at all. I don't. Some of my... Oh, wow, that would sound like really, really over... That's an overused phrase. Some of my best friends are gay. But you know what? Some of my best friends are gay. So yeah, suck on that. Whoa, inappropriate reference. Alright, so you've seen me a couple times. How many Pokemon have I caught? No, I don't want to see. And then he guilts me into making me watch him catch something. Huh? You want me to show you how to catch Pokemon? Yeah, you little jerk. Alright, so getting pretty close to the end. Watertata appears. I don't give a fuck how it's pronounced. I always pronounce the name wrong. And dude used the Pokeball. The guy from 1992. I really don't remember his number, even though I'm subbed to him. I think it's 91. But yeah, I don't think he's really important enough to remember. No offense. Yes, I know people already gotten out of here. That's supposed to be